Hello and welcome to another Sticky Web Page tutorial. In the previous tutorial we covered how to add another page to our existing Sticky Web Page site. In this tutorial we will cover how to add yet but another page. And on this page we're going to have some fun by adding some text. We're going to do a refresher. We're going to add some text. We're going to add videos, graphics, redirected hot links to send guests to another page, and we're just going to add some highlights and some other text sizes and colors. I'm going to be moving a little bit faster in these tutorials, as by now you should be very familiar with your 8K a week back office, your Sticky Web Pages dashboard, as well as your Sticky Webmail dashboard. So to begin, I'm going to hover on Sticky Platform. In the drop-down, click on Sticky Web Pages. I'm going to do a quick review of what the site looks like right now, the existing site that we've been building and adding to. I'm going to do that by clicking on the site's title. And you can see this is the default page that we changed some text on, and then added a new page to, the About John page. Again, in this tutorial we'll be adding a third page which will fall right here in the navigation bar. And let's begin by going back to the dashboard by clicking the Back Browser button. And once at the dashboard, in the Right Now box, I would like you to take note of the two pages that are there right now, the home page and the About John page. We're going to add a new page now. So we're going to go up to the navigation bar, hover on Pages, and then go down to Add New. Once we do that, we get to the Add New page with an editor box, a WYSIWYG editor. And you can see that the cursor is flashing here, wants us to enter a title so we know right where to begin. And let's call this the refresher page, because this is going to be a refresher course, so to speak. And let's begin by quickly adding some text in here. We are adding this page so that we can do a refresher on what we have already covered. Okay, now that we've added some text, let's make the text bigger. We do so by highlighting it. And now, in the toolbar of the WYSIWYG editor, this is the text size box. You can see that we're in paragraph size right now. That's the size of the text that we just typed. I'm going to hit the drop-down menu, and we're going to turn this into a heading. This is the largest text we have. And you can see it's changed accordingly. What I'm going to do now is highlight it all, back up to the toolbar, and I'm going to hit the Center Align button and put it right in the center. Now that we've added a headline, I'm going to add another line of text. And again, this is just a refresher, so I'm going to type in, this is where we will add a video, right? Everybody wants to put a video on their pages, or you may want to. I'm going to highlight that, and I'm going to make this bold by simply hitting the B button in the toolbar of the WYSIWYG editor. And then I'm going to scroll over to the Center Align button to put it in the center. Once there, I'm going to hit the Enter button, and now I'm going to add a YouTube video. This is so simple, guys. I'm going to go to the toolbar and click on the YouTube button. And you can see that a box has just popped up, and it's asking me for a YouTube address. And we're going to head over to YouTube and get an address. So to do that, I'm going to minimize the dashboard window. And I already have a browser open with YouTube in it to save us some time. And here is our 8K a week video. And this is from the official 8K a week channel. And I went here specifically because if you want to grab one of these videos and use it without putting it on your own YouTube channel, comments have been disabled, as you can see right down here. Adding comments has been disabled for this video so that anyone can use it generically. So I'm going to go up to the address bar and I'm going to copy the address onto my clipboard by pressing Command and C. And now I'm going to go down to my toolbar to bring back my Sticky Web Pages dashboard. The cursor is already flashing in the box, and I'm going to simply press Command and V and paste the YouTube address right in there and hit the OK button. And you can now clearly see that the YouTube address has been incorporated into this page. And just a little FYI, before the HTTP, there's a short code, and after it, there's a short code. Folks, as I said, if I can do this, anybody can do this. I have no idea what short codes are. I think it has to do with HTML, but I do know that that's going to put that video smack dab in the center of our page where we want it. So now, let's press the Enter button and let's add some more text. Hope you enjoyed the video. How about this awesome video? And then another line of text. Please fill out your name and email address in the form on the left side of this page, and I'm going to highlight left side of this page. Oh no, how about this? For more information. And now I'm going to highlight for more information. I'm going to simply click down, scroll across and highlight it, and then I'm going to go up to the toolbar to the highlight button. I'm going to hit the drop down menu and I'm going to hit yellow. What I also would like to do is make this text a little bit larger. I'm going to do so by highlighting it, and I'm going to go to the text size box and I'm going to choose heading 3. And you can see that it got much bigger. I'm also going to be sure that it's aligned in the center by highlighting it again, back up to the toolbar and hitting the center align button. Now let us add another line of text. How about forget text? Let's add a graphic. Okay, well, I don't know if we've done that one, so let's add a graphic. Okay, to add a graphic, we simply take the mouse, the cursor, and go up to the toolbar and hover on Graphics Pack and then just click the button. And let's put a call to action button there. So let's scroll down to the Buttons tab and check out the buttons. I like this red Act Now button. Looking at some other buttons, Order by, Instant Access. I love that Instant Access button, but I'm not going to use it. I want an Act Now button. How about this red Act Now button right here? So I'm simply going to click on it. You can see that it's now in gray, it's highlighted. And now I'm going to click the Post Image button. Now in the WYSIWYG editor, I'm going to scroll down a bit and you can see the Act Now button is there. So what I'm going to do is highlight it by clicking on it, and I'm going to go up to the toolbar and hit the Center Align button. I'm also going to put the cursor to the left side of it because I put it down a little bit too far before. I'm going to just hit the backspace button and bring it up a little bit further. And now there's something else I'd like to show you. Because it's a call to action button, let's make it hot. And let's put a redirected link into it and send guests who click on it directly to our guest area landing page, the 8K a week site. And to do that, we simply click on it, and you can see the two icons come up. One is to delete it and one is to edit it. And we're simply going to click on the Edit Image button. Now in this Edit Image box, the only thing I want you to look at here is the link URL. And that's going to be where we're sending them when they click on that button. So to do that, we're going to have to go to the 8K a week guest area and get that address. So I'm simply going to minimize the dashboard by hitting the minimize button. I'm going to go back to my 8K a week site, which I already have open in the back office. I'm going to scroll over to important links, your guest area, and click on that. And you can see here's the guest area where guests can join now. I'm simply going to go up to the address bar and copy this address. Command C, copy it to my clipboard. Now I can close this window. I have no more use for it. I'm going to hit the X button. I'm going to go back down to the toolbar and get my dashboard back up. And in the link URL box, I'm going to put the cursor and paste the guest area landing page in there, and then click the update button. And that link is now hot. Let's sign off with one more line of text. Please pay attention to the cursor. It's on the left side of the graphic. We need to move it over here to the right side, and we'll do that by going to the keyboard and hitting the right arrow button. Once the cursor is on the right side of the graphic, hit the enter button, and it'll bring your cursor down to the next available field for more text or graphics or whatever. Here I'm going to write, "Thank you for visiting my page. I look forward to speaking with you." And now I'm going to highlight it and make it larger by going up to the text size box. I'm going to grab heading number 2, sign out big. I'm going to highlight it again, back up to the toolbar, to the center align button. And now that our page is built, we're going to scroll over to the right and hit the update button. Remember, any changes or additions we must update. Now that the page has been updated, we can go scroll over to the view page button, and let's take a look. And here's this awesome new page that we just built with a little bit of typing and a few clicks of the mouse. Wasn't that easy, and doesn't this look phenomenal? You can see that the third page title has been added to the navigation bar. We called it Refresher. And here's this awesome page that we just built. Our text, our video, our action button, highlights, and more text. What I'd like to point out before we close this tutorial up is the action button. We also covered how to turn this into a hot link, a redirected link. I'm going to click on it, and you can see that it's taking us to our page of choice. In this case, the 8K a week guest area, where someone who is going to act now can simply hit the join button or read the compelling site and hit any one of the get started now buttons. Okay, let's close the guest area and recap what we covered in this tutorial. We built a third page and expanded our sticky website. So now you can go on and add as many pages as you like. You know how to add text, change the text size, and change the text color. We changed more text size. We added a video. We added more text, and we did some highlights. We changed more text size. We added a graphic. We added a hot link to the graphic, a redirected page to the graphic, and then we closed it up with some bold text. In the very next tutorial, we will cover squeeze pages. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and we'll see you on the next show.